Welcome back to another video of Art of the Outdoors. It's Memorial Day weekend, and you know what's a good thing to do during that time? Is go some garage sales. I was at a garage sale and found some old outboards. I got 5 up here in this truck. I'm pretty confident that 3 of them should run and 2 might be good parts motors. And with the bundle, I found an original pressure tank that came with one of the motors. 4 of these motors came from the same guy. Now this first motor here is a 1960s McCulloch 7.5 horse motor. I had one just like this a few months ago and I sold it. I also picked up this mid-80s 8 horse Johnson. Now this will be a parts motor. And way in the back I have a 1954 Johnson 5.5 horse. I've been looking for one for quite a while now. A 1957 Evinrude 18 horse fast twin. And then to the far right we got a 60s or 70s Chrysler 4 horse. And all together with these 5 motors and gas tank, I only paid $225. Let's get these out of the truck and take a closer look. Alright, the first motor I want to check out is this 57 Evinrude 18 horse fast twin. Let's open up the hood. I was told by the previous owner that he put new spark plug wires in, new spark plugs, and a new water pump. Let's check for spark. You can't see it very well on camera, but both cylinders have good spark. Well, would you look at that? It seemed to run really good, idles down great, and I can't wait to lick test it. Now it's time to try out one of the other motors. Now I'm going to test for spark on this McCulloch motor. You got a spark on that one. Hey, it fired. Water. Alright, well that one was a success. It really only took about 20 pulls, but it runs pretty good, pumps good water, and goes into gear. I'll have to figure out how to fix the hood back up, because it was cracked right here, but other than that, it really runs great. And it fires right up. All right, next up we're gonna try this 4-horse Chrysler. Looks pretty complete inside. This motor I paid $25 for. Well, this one runs really good, pumps great water, and idles pretty good. A little bit of cleanup, and I think all these motors will look nice and run great. I'll show you guys the other 2 motors, but I'm pretty confident they'll be parts motors. I really can't ask much more for motors that I paid only $20 to $25 for. That Evinrude, the guy wanted $150, and then he gave me 3 other motors for the extra $50. And I got the pressure tank. Now, the 3 motors so far I haven't had to do any work to. They've all sat for a while and really only took a few pulls, some fresh gas, and a little bit of persistence, and it ran pretty good. Now, if you're someone that likes to tinker, I recommend you go out to the garage sales and try to find yourself an outboard and take yourself out fishing a few times. And you'll have fun doing it too. Well, these are the 2 motors I believe are parts motors. This is a mid-80s Johnson 8-horse. Now it's missing some parts out of the lower unit, and the power pack's missing out of it. But other than that, the power head has compression and it rolls over great. The spark plugs are still there, coil, spark wires, fuel pump, that's all good. The rewind starter's good, and it's got compression, and the guy said for $10 I could have it. So it'll supply me with a good amount of parts throughout the years. And even the throttle works fine. Next up, we have this 1954 Johnson 5.5 horse. Now this thing is just so beautiful in its original condition that I couldn't leave it there. And the guy said for $20 I could have it. And it's got a bad power head. Somebody's been inside the engine, and the whole inside of the engine block where the pistons are is all gouged up, and I might be able to put a different power head on it from a Evinrude I have that has a bad lower unit, but it's only missing a prop. But other than that, it's just beautiful. There's definitely well over $20 of parts into this motor that it's good to have around for when I tinker on other ones. And who knows, maybe someday I'll have it running again with a different power head. Well, overall, I'm real pleased with my purchases today. And I believe that those 3 motors alone, if I were to keep that Evinrude Fast Twin, that the 2 littler motors I could sell and get my money back out of easily, and have the Evinrude Fast Twin for free, basically, and these 2 parts motors. So I know that either way, I can't go wrong with this deal. And for $225 for all 5 of these motors, it's such a great deal. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.